Have you ever noticed how tired your mind feels from always thinking, always planning, always worrying about the next thing? Maybe you feel like you are always chasing but never really arriving. Inside, there is a quiet voice that whispers, "There must be an easier way. There must be a softer way." That quiet voice is right. You are not here to spend your whole life in stress. You are not here to fight for every good thing. You are allowed to stay calm and let the universe bring you exactly what you deserve. You did not come to this message by mistake. Something in you is ready for change. Something in you is ready to stop carrying the whole world on your shoulders. You may have spent years trying to fix everything, plan everything, and think of every possible problem before it happens. You may have believed that if you relax, everything will fall apart. But the truth is very different. When you relax inside, when you calm your thoughts and open your heart, you are not losing control. You are entering a new kind of power. There is a special kind of power that does not look loud from the outside. It is not the power of pushing, forcing, or fighting. It is the power of calm. The power of calm is quiet, but it is strong. When you are calm, you can hear your intuition. When you are calm, you can feel guidance. When you are calm, you stop blocking the good that has been trying to reach you for so long. Calm does not mean you do nothing. Calm means you act from peace instead of panic. Think of all the times you made a choice from fear. Maybe you said yes when you wanted to say no because you were afraid to upset someone. Maybe you stayed in a place that did not feel right because you were afraid of change. Maybe you took actions you did not really believe in just because you were scared of what would happen if you did not. These choices did not come from your true self. They came from fear. Fear speaks in a fast, tight voice. Calm speaks in a soft, steady one. Now imagine for a moment living from calm instead. Imagine waking up and not feeding the first fearful thought. Imagine noticing your worries but not following them. Imagine taking a deep breath and saying inside, "I can stay calm and let good come to me." Even if your outer life does not change in that moment, your inner world begins to change. Your breath becomes slower. Your shoulders soften. Your heart feels a little less heavy. That is not a small thing. That is the doorway to a new life. You have been trained to believe that only hard effort brings results. From a young age, many people were told, "Work harder, push more, never stop." Rest was seen as laziness, calm was seen as weakness. But life is not meant to be a never-ending struggle. There is a time for action, and there is a time for allowing. When you never allow, your body tires out, your mind wears down, and your spirit feels empty. When you learn to allow, you move with life, not against it. Staying calm does not mean you pretend that everything is perfect. It does not mean you ignore your problems. It means you choose how you meet them. Instead of rushing into fear, you pause. Instead of attacking yourself with harsh thoughts, you speak to yourself with kindness. Instead of trying to control every detail, you lean into trust. You tell yourself, "I am doing my best, and the universe is doing the rest." This simple shift changes the way you carry every situation. Right now, you can begin with one gentle step. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. As you breathe, notice that you are still here. Your heart is still beating. Life is still holding you. Place a hand over your heart if you can and feel its rhythm. This is proof that there is a power working for you even when you do nothing. You do not order your heart to beat. You do not command your lungs to breathe. Life moves through you all the time. The same loving power that keeps your heart beating can also guide the events of your life. It can bring the right people, the right chances, the right ideas to you at the right time. You do not have to chase every single thing in fear. You can choose to stand in calm and allow what is meant for you to arrive. This does not mean you sit in a corner and wait. It means you take steps from a place of peace, knowing that you are supported as you move. Say softly inside yourself now, I can stay calm and let good come to me. Let the words roll through your mind like a gentle wave. You may not fully believe them yet. That is all right. The mind learns slowly, like a child. Each time you repeat this idea, you are teaching your inner self a new way to live. You are teaching your nervous system that it is safe to relax. You are teaching your spirit that it is safe to receive. There is a wisdom inside you that already knows this truth. You may have felt it in special moments when you stopped pushing for a while. Maybe there was a time when you decided to let go of a problem for one evening, and the answer came the next day. Maybe there was a time when you stopped worrying about someone, and they called you with good news. These moments are not accidents. They are signs that when you calm down and step back a little, life can come forward to meet you. You deserve a life where you do not wake up with dread in your stomach. You deserve a life where you feel safe, guided, and cared for. You deserve a life where you know that you are not carrying everything alone. Staying calm and allowing is not only a nice idea, it is a loving way to live. As you learn it, step by gentle step, you give yourself the gift of inner rest, even when the outer world is busy. Repeat this affirmation with your inner voice, slowly and clearly. I stay calm. I allow the universe to bring me exactly what I deserve. Feel how these words begin to build a new space inside you, a space of trust, a space of rest, a space where good can find you without you having to break yourself to go after it. This is the space we will build more and more, word by word, breath by breath. There is a natural wish inside most people to feel safe. This wish is not wrong. It is kind. It comes from a part of you that wants to protect you from pain. But over time, this wish for safety can turn into a habit of control. Instead of trusting life, the mind tries to manage every piece of it. It wants to control what people think, how things happen, when they happen, and in what order. This may seem smart on the outside, but inside it is very tiring. Trying to control everything is like trying to hold the ocean in your hands. The more you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. The more you fear losing control, the tighter you cling to it. You stay up at night thinking, what if this goes wrong? What if that happens? What if I fail? What if I am not enough? These thoughts do not make you safer. They steal your peace. They make your body tense, your breathing shallow, and your mind restless. Think of how many times each day you try to manage life with worry. You might wake up and immediately think of all the problems waiting for you. You might check your phone again and again, afraid of bad news. You might repeat certain scenes in your head, trying to change them in your memory. You might rehearse future conversations over and over, trying to make them perfect. All these actions come from the fear that if you do not hold everything tightly, things will fall apart. But look back at your life for a moment. Many things happened that you did not plan. Some of them were difficult, but some of them were beautiful. Often, the best moments in life arrive without your control. A kind word from someone, a new chance, a soft answer to a long problem, a door that opens when you did not expect it. These things do not come because you hold everything with a tight hand. They come because life is moving, even when you are not pushing. Control feels safe because it gives the mind something to do. The mind believes, if I worry about it, I am working on it. If I think about it all the time, I am keeping myself safe. But worry is not wise planning. Worry is planning every bad ending in your head. Worry drains your energy before anything has even happened. It takes you out of the present moment and traps you in stories of fear. Wise planning feels calm and steady. Worry feels tight and loud. Imagine your body for a moment when you are in control mode. Your jaw is tight. Your shoulders are lifted. Your stomach may feel heavy or sick. Your breath is quick or shallow. Your thoughts run in circles. Now imagine your body when you are in trust mode. Your shoulders drop. Your face softens. Your breath is slow and deep. Your thoughts are fewer but clearer. In which state do you think you can make better choices? In which state can you hear your inner guidance more easily? Always in the calmer one. There are many reasons why people become controllers in their own life. Some were raised in unstable homes where they learned to watch every small change and prepare for the worst. Some were blamed often, so they learned to overthink every step to avoid criticism. Some were taught that love and safety must be earned by doing everything right. These old lessons can make you feel like you must be on guard all the time, or else something bad will happen. But those lessons are not the truth of who you are today. The truth is that you are not the same as you were when those old patterns began. You are wiser now. You can see that keeping your mind on high alert day and night does not really keep you safe. It just keeps you tired. You can notice that even when you do everything right, life still has its own way. Some things work out, others do not, and often the reasons are not clear at the time. This is not because you failed. It is because life is larger than your control. Control steals your peace in another way, too. It does not only affect your inner world, it also affects your relationships. When you try to control people, even a little, they feel it. They may feel judged, watched, or pushed. They may pull away because they do not feel free. You may then feel hurt and try to control even more. This creates distance and pain. But when you relax and allow others to be who they are, something soft happens. You feel lighter and they feel safer with you. Real connection grows in freedom, not in control. Sometimes control hides under over-responsibility. You may tell yourself, if I don't worry, who will? If I don't fix everything, everything will fall apart. But you are not meant to be the savior of every situation. There is a wise energy in life that also does its part. You have a role to play, but you do not play every role. When you believe that everything depends only on you, you carry a weight much too heavy for one heart. Letting go of control is also letting go of that heavy, false duty. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop thinking that worry is the same as love. Love can be calm. Love can trust. Love can say, I have done what I can today, and now I release the rest. When you let go in this way, you are still kind. You are still responsible. You still take action. The difference is that you no longer beat yourself up for what is beyond your power. You no longer act from fear of disaster, but from a clear sense of what feels right. Picture your hands right now. Imagine them clenched into fists. This is the symbol of control. The fingers are tight. The skin is stretched. There is no space for anything new to land. Now imagine slowly opening your hands. The fingers relax. The palms soften. Space appears. This is the symbol of allowing. When your hands are open, they can receive. When your heart is open, it can receive. When your mind is open, it can receive. Control is the fist. Allowing is the open hand. When you try to control everything, the universe has less room to move in your life. It is as if you stand in the middle of the road, waving your arms, telling every car where to go, and then feeling upset because traffic is stuck. But when you step a little to the side, when you trust that there is a larger order at work, the flow can return. The universe moves in ways you cannot always see. It brings people together at the right time. It closes doors that are wrong for you. It opens doors that are better for you. Inside, you may be afraid that if you stop controlling, everything will fall apart. But ask yourself honestly, has control really given you peace, or has it mostly given you stress? Has control made life gentle, or has it made life feel like a battle? If the answer is that control has mostly made you tired and tense, then it may be time to try something new. It may be time to move from control toward calm trust. You can start small. You do not have to release everything at once. Choose one situation where you always overthink. It might be something small, like what someone thinks of you at work. Notice when your mind starts to spin that story again. Instead of feeding it, pause, take a breath, say gently, I do not need to control this. I choose peace instead. Even if the thought comes back, keep choosing peace each time you notice. This is how you train your inner self to let go. Every time you let go of a little control, you get back a little peace. Every time you soften your grip, your body relaxes a bit more. Every time you choose calm over fear, you show the universe that you are ready to live in a different way. You are showing life that you no longer wish to be the one who pushes everything. You are ready to be the one who allows. Say softly inside, I do not need to control everything. I can stay calm and let life help me. Let this sentence become a gentle friend that you can turn to again and again. Let it sit in your heart until it feels natural. Bit by bit, control will lose its hold, and peace will begin to fill the space it leaves behind. The universe does not respond to how hard you strain. It responds to the energy you send out. This is why some people struggle and push and seem to move in circles, while others move more gently and still receive what they need. The difference is not who is more worthy. Everyone is worthy. The difference is in the state of being. One state is forcing, the other state is allowing. Forcing is a tight energy. It says, I must make this happen. If I do not, nothing good will come. I am alone. I must grab, chase, and hold on as hard as I can. Forcing comes from fear. It does not trust that there is enough. It does not trust that the right things will come at the right time. Forcing sends a message to the universe. I do not believe you will support me, so I must do everything myself. Allowing is a calm energy. It says, I am willing to take my steps, and I am willing to let life do the rest. What is meant for me is already on its way. I do not have to prove that I deserve it. I simply have to be open to receive it. Allowing comes from trust. It believes that there is enough. It believes that there is a place for you in this world, a path, a timing, a flow prepared in ways you cannot always see. Allowing sends a message to the universe. I know you are with me. I am open. Imagine yourself as a radio station. When you are in forcing mode, your station is set to fear. The songs that play are worry, tension, and doubt. Even if you say positive words on the surface, the deeper signal is still fear. The universe hears that deeper signal. It responds to the feeling, not just the words. When you are in allowing mode, your station is set to trust. The songs that play are calm, openness, and quiet faith. From this station, you act in a different way. You speak differently, move differently, and choose differently. The law of allowing is simple. What you are open to, you can receive. When you close your heart with fear, you push good things away without meaning to. When you open your heart with trust, you invite good things in without forcing them. This does not mean you never take action. Allowing is not lazy. Allowing is wise. It means you take inspired action from a place of peace instead of anxious action from a place of panic. Think of a garden again. If you throw seeds into hard, dry ground and shout at them to grow faster, nothing happens. The soil is too tight, too hard, that is forcing. But if you soften the soil, water it gently, and trust the natural process, the seeds will grow in their own time. That is allowing your desires are like seeds, and your energy is like the soil. When your energy is tight and full of fear, your desires cannot take root deeply. When your energy is soft and open, your desires can grow. You might ask, how can I allow when I am scared? How can I allow when I need money, love, or health so badly? The answer is not to deny your needs. The answer is to bring calm into the way you hold them. Instead of thinking, if this does not happen right now, I am doomed, you learn to think, I truly need this, and I am doing what I can. I am also open to help and support in ways I do not yet see. This change in tone may feel small, but it changes your whole vibration. Allowing also means giving up the idea that everything must come in the exact way you planned. Many people decide that good can only come through one door. For example, they may say, I can only be happy if this one person loves me, or I can only feel safe if this one job works out, or I can only feel worthy if this one plan succeeds. This is forcing a single path. The universe, however, has many paths. When one door closes, it is often because another, better door is being prepared. Allowing means saying, if not this, then something better. To live by the law of allowing, you do not need to give up your dreams. You simply give up the idea that you alone must carry them, shape them, and time them. You start to see yourself as a partner with life, not a fighter against it. You say, I plant the seeds, I water them with faith. The universe brings the sun, the rain, and the right season. You accept that some things take time to grow. You stop pulling on the stem to make the flower open faster. You can practice allowing in small ways each day. When you are waiting in line and feel impatience rising, you can take a breath and whisper inside, I allow this moment to be what it is. I am safe. When you are waiting for a message or an answer and feel your hand reaching for your phone again and again, you can pause and say, I have done my part. I allow the right timing. When you feel the urge to push someone to act or respond, you can step back and tell yourself, I allow people to move in their own way. I do not control them. Every time you choose allowing over forcing, you send a new signal to the universe. You say, I am ready to live from trust. You stop sending out the message of panic and you start sending out the message of calm. As this becomes your usual way of being, life begins to answer in new ways. You notice more helpful people, easier solutions, and gentler outcomes. It is not that problems never appear. It is that you no longer meet them with the same tight fear. You meet them with a calm heart that knows it is not alone. One of the strongest tools for living the law of allowing is affirmation. An affirmation is a short sentence that states a truth you want to live in. When you repeat it often, slowly, and with feeling, it sinks into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious then begins to act as if this truth is already real, and your outer life starts to match it. For allowing, you can use affirmations like, I am open to receive all the good that is meant for me, or I stay calm and the universe brings me what I deserve, or I trust that what is for me is already on its way. When you say these words, do not rush. Let them move through your body. Feel how your chest feels when you say, I am open to receive. Does it feel tight? Does it feel soft? Just notice. With practice, the body begins to relax more each time. Your nervous system learns that it is safe to stay open. Your mind learns that it is safe to trust. There may still be days when you forget, when you fall back into forcing, trying, and worrying. This is normal. You are learning a new way of living, and learning takes time. On those days, do not attack yourself. Do not say, I failed. Instead, gently remind yourself, I am learning to allow. I am learning to trust I can begin again right now. Then take one deep breath and repeat your affirmation. Each time you come back to allowing, you strengthen the new path. The law of allowing is not a rule to fear. It is a gift to receive. It tells you that you do not have to carry everything. It tells you that you can rest inside even while taking action on the outside. It tells you that there is a loving order to life that works with you, not against you, when you relax into it. Say softly inside, I allow good things to come to me. I do not chase. I attract by being calm, open, and true to myself. Let this become the way you see yourself, not as someone who must fight for every blessing, but as someone who is worthy of them and able to receive them with grace. As you live in this way, the universe reflects your new state back to you again and again in gentle and surprising ways. There is a deep question that lives quietly in many hearts. Do I really deserve good things? On the outside, a person may say, of course I deserve it, but inside, there is a small, tense feeling that whispers, not you, not yet, not after what you have done, not after what you have been through. This quiet voice of doubt can sit in the background for years. It colors every choice, every relationship, every dream. It is like a dark filter over your life. Even when good things come, this voice tells you, this will not last. You do not deserve this. To allow the universe to bring you what you deserve, you must know one simple truth. You already deserve it, not because of what you do, not because of how perfect you are, not because you never make mistakes. You deserve good things because you exist, because you are alive, because you are a part of life itself. Worthiness is not a prize you win. It is not a test you pass. It is your birthright. Think of a small baby. When you see a baby, you do not ask, does this baby deserve love, food, warmth, and care? You simply know that the baby is worthy of all of it. You would never say, when this child grows and proves itself, then it can have love. No, you understand that from the very first breath, that child deserves support. The same is true for you. Somewhere along the way, you may have forgotten this. Life may have given you messages that you had to earn love, earn attention, earn kindness. Those messages were wrong. They were based on the pain or fear of others. If people around you did not treat you with care, your mind may have decided, I am not worthy. If you made mistakes in the past, your mind may have decided, I lost my chance, I do not deserve good anymore. If someone rejected you, your mind may have said, this means I am not enough. These beliefs feel very real because they are tied to strong memories and emotions, but they are not the truth of your soul. They are stories your mind created to try to explain pain. You are allowed to put those stories down now. Worthiness does not mean you never grow or change. You can be worthy and still learning. You can be worthy and still healing. You can be worthy and still working through old habits. Worthiness does not wait for you to be perfect. It walks next to you, even when you fall. It says, yes, you made a mistake, but you are still worthy of love, of a new chance, of support, of joy. Ask yourself gently, what do I believe I do not deserve? Maybe you believe you do not deserve a peaceful home, a healthy body, a loving partner, money that covers your needs, or time to rest. Notice where your heart tightens when you imagine having these things. That tightness is a sign of a belief that says, not me. Do not judge it. Do not call it evil. It is just an old belief trying to keep you in a familiar place. Familiar does not mean right. It only means known. To soften these beliefs, you can begin to speak to yourself in a new way. Instead of saying, I am not good enough yet, you can say, I am learning and I still deserve good things. Instead of saying, after I fix this part of myself, then I can be happy, you can say, I am allowed to feel happiness even while I grow. When you change the way you speak to yourself, you change the way you see yourself. When you change the way you see yourself, you change what you allow into your life. You may feel afraid that if you see yourself as worthy, you will stop trying, you will become lazy, or you will become selfish. But real worthiness never makes you selfish. It makes you kind. It makes you kinder to yourself and kinder to others. When you know you deserve respect, you no longer accept unkind treatment. When you know you deserve love, you no longer chase people who only give you pain. When you know you deserve enough, you no longer say yes to less than what feels honest and healthy. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. For a moment, forget all the labels others have given you. Forget all the roles you think you must play. Forget all the stories about success and failure. Just look at the person standing there. See the tiredness, the strength, the tears you have cried, the times you kept going when you wanted to give up. See the courage that it took to make it through every day until now. Then ask yourself with honesty, does this person not deserve peace? Not deserve joy? Not deserve love? Of course this person does. Of course you do. You have carried so much. You have tried so hard. You have learned from your pain. The universe is not keeping a list of your shame. It is holding a space for your healing. It is ready to bring you what matches the truth of your being. But you must stand up inside and say, I am worthy of this. I am worthy of good things. You can start with a simple affirmation. Place your hand on your heart and say slowly, I am worthy of everything good that comes into my life. At first, you may feel strange. You may feel like you are lying, but you are not lying. You are telling a deeper truth than the old voices of doubt. Each time you repeat this, you chip away at the wall that keeps good out. Each time you repeat this, you open a little more room for blessings to enter. Remember, the universe always responds to how you see yourself. If you believe, I am not worth much, you will accept small scraps of attention, small scraps of joy, small scraps of kindness. You will call it normal. But if you begin to believe, I am worthy of a full, rich, peaceful life, you will naturally reject what does not match that belief. You will not need to shout or fight. You will simply feel in your body when something is not right, and you will move away from it. Worthiness is the key that unlocks the door to allowing. When you know you deserve good, you stop pushing it away when it arrives. You stop saying, you shouldn't have. When kindness comes, you stop feeling guilty for resting, for laughing, for receiving. You understand that your joy does not steal from anyone else. There is more than enough good in this universe for every soul. Your happiness does not reduce the happiness of others. In fact, your peace adds peace to the world. Say again, inside or out loud, I am worthy of good things. I am worthy of love, of health, of abundance, of peace. Let the words fill your chest. Let them rest in your stomach. Let them sink into your bones. You are not asking for too much. You are only asking to live in line with what has always been true about you. The mind cannot be calm when the body is in a storm. Many people try to think their way into peace while their body is tight, their breath is shallow, and their heart is racing. This is like trying to speak softly while standing in the middle of a loud, busy street. The nervous system needs to know it is safe before the mind can slow down. This is why calming the body is such a powerful doorway into calm thoughts and an open heart. Your body is always listening. It listens to your thoughts. It listens to your words. It listens to the speed of your breath. When your thoughts are fast and fearful, your body tenses up. When your breath is short, your body thinks there is danger. When you repeat harsh words to yourself, your body feels attacked. But when you move slowly, breathe deeply, and speak kindly, your body receives the message. It is safe to relax now. You do not need complex techniques to calm your body. You can begin with something very simple. Sit or lie in a comfortable position. Let your hands rest gently, maybe one of them on your heart and one on your stomach. If it feels okay, close your eyes. Now take a slow breath in through your nose. Count to 4 as you breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hold that breath gently for a moment, and now breathe out through your mouth for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you breathe this way, imagine that with each breath in, you are drawing in calm, and with each breath out, you are letting go of tension. You do not have to make anything happen. Just let your breath move like a tide. In and out, in and out. Feel your chest rise and fall under your hand. Feel your stomach gently move. This slow, steady rhythm tells your nervous system, there is no danger right now. We can rest. Now bring your attention to your shoulders. Many people carry the weight of their worries there. With your next exhale, imagine your shoulders melting down away from your ears. Let them drop. Let them be heavy. Feel the support of the chair or bed under you. Let the earth carry some of your weight. You do not have to hold everything yourself. Move your focus slowly through your body. Notice your jaw. Is it tight? Many people clench their teeth without even knowing. Open your mouth just a little and let your jaw hang loose for a moment. As you breathe out, feel any tightness in your jaw soften. Then notice your forehead. If your brow is tight or wrinkled, imagine smoothing it with your attention. Let the skin relax. Let your eyes soften in their sockets. Keep breathing. This is grounding. Grounding means coming back into your body, back into the present moment, back into the feeling of support beneath you. When you are grounded, you are less likely to get swept away by every thought. You feel more solid, more stable, more here. From this place, calm is easier to touch. From this place, you can listen more clearly to the quiet guidance inside. As you feel your body begin to soften, you can add gentle words. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend who is anxious or frightened. You might say, "It is okay. You are safe right now. You are doing your best. You can rest for a moment." Let these words ride on your slow breath in with calm, out with stress. You can use this grounding practice at any time of day. In the morning, it helps you start from peace instead of hurry. During the day, it helps you reset when stress builds up. At night, it helps you release the weight of the day so you can sleep. You do not have to wait for a crisis to practice. In fact, it is most powerful when you make it a regular part of your life, like washing your face or brushing your teeth. You are cleaning your inner space. When your body is calm, it becomes easier to feel that you are supported by something larger. You can sense more clearly that life is holding you, that you are not floating alone. Calm breath links you to the breath of life itself. Each inhale is like the universe saying, "Here, take what you need." Each exhale is you saying, "Thank you. I let go of what I do not need." This simple rhythm can become a prayer without words, a silent conversation between you and the universe. You can also use a short affirmation during your grounding. For example, as you breathe in, say in your mind, "With every breath, I become more calm." As you breathe out, say, "With every breath, I become more open." Repeat this gently again and again. Feel the words inside your body, not just in your head. Calm is not only a thought, it is a physical state. When you are grounded, you make different choices. You speak more slowly and with more care. You react less from fear and more from wisdom. You feel your own needs and limits more clearly. You know when to say yes and when to say no. You can feel which actions feel peaceful inside and which ones feel harsh. This is how grounding helps you allow the universe to bring you what you deserve. It keeps you connected to your own inner truth, so that when good arrives, you recognize it and receive it. Make a promise to yourself to practice grounding, even if only for a few minutes each day. Tell yourself, my calm body makes space for a calm mind and an open heart. I deserve this peace. Let every slow breath be an act of love towards yourself. As your body relaxes more often, your life will begin to feel softer, even when outside things are not perfect. One of the hardest things for the mind to accept is that not everything can happen right now. The mind often says, I want it now. I need it now. If it does not happen now, it will never happen. This urgency comes from fear, not from truth. The universe has its own timing, and that timing is not random. It is wise. It is gentle. It sees a larger picture than your eyes can see at this moment. Think of the seasons. You do not plant a seed and expect a full-grown tree the next day. You understand that there is a natural order: planting, waiting, sprouting, growing, blooming, and fruiting. You trust that when the conditions are right, the plant will appear. You do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. In the same way, your life has seasons. There are times for starting, times for growing, times for waiting, and times for receiving. If you judge yourself or your life by only one moment, you miss the beauty of the whole pattern. Divine timing means that what is truly right for you comes in a way and at a time that fits your deepest good, not just your passing wishes. Sometimes you may feel ready for something, but on a deeper level, there is still learning to do, still healing to complete, still space to make inside your heart. The universe is not punishing you when it delays something. It is preparing you and arranging things so that when it comes, you can hold it, enjoy it, and keep it. Think of times in your past when you wanted something very badly and did not receive it. Maybe it was a job, a relationship, a move, or a big dream. At the time, the disappointment may have felt heavy and sharp. You may have thought, life is against me, nothing works out. But later, maybe months or years later, you saw that the thing you wanted so much would not have been good for you. Or you saw that because that door closed, another better door opened. That is divine timing at work. Trusting divine timing does not mean you sit and do nothing. It means you take your steps and then allow space for life to respond. You act, and then you wait with faith instead of panic. You send out your intention, and then you stay open to how and when it returns. You do not keep pulling at the strings, trying to make everything move faster. You understand that if you rush what is not ready, you may end up breaking it. Many people live in a state of constant not yet pain. They say, I will be happy when I get this, when I meet that person, when I have that amount of money, when my body looks a certain way. Their whole life becomes a waiting room. But the truth is that your life is happening now, not just in the future. Trusting timing means you allow yourself to live fully in this moment while still holding hope for what is to come. You do not freeze your joy until everything looks the way you imagine. You can begin to trust timing by changing the way you talk to yourself about waiting. Instead of saying, nothing is happening, you can say, something is happening, even if I cannot see it yet. Instead of saying, I am stuck, you can say, I am being prepared. Instead of saying, time is against me, you can say, time is working for me. These small changes in language help your heart relax. They shift you from fear to trust. When you feel impatient, place a hand on your heart and speak gently. I do not need everything right now. I am allowed to grow step by step. I trust that what is meant for me will arrive when I am ready for it. Feel the relief in those words. They take the heavy pressure off your chest. They allow you to breathe again. You are not in a race, even if the world sometimes makes it seem that way. Your path is your own, and it does not have to look like anyone else's. Divine timing also protects you. Sometimes a delay is saving you from harm you cannot see. Sometimes a slow answer is allowing you to see more clearly what you truly want. Sometimes a pause is giving you time to strengthen your self-worth so you do not accept something that is less than you deserve. If everything came the moment you asked, you might take in things that are not really right for you. The universe loves you too much to let that happen without guidance. You can practice trust by remembering times you were taken care of, even when you did not plan it. Think of a moment when help came just in time, or when something worked out better than you expected. These memories are not small. They are proof that there is a caring order to your life. When doubt rises, return to these memories. Let them be stones of faith you can step on as you walk forward. As you trust divine timing, staying calm becomes easier. You do not feel the need to chase every opportunity. You understand that what is truly yours does not need to be forced. You can say no to what does not feel right without fearing that nothing else will come. You can rest when you are tired without thinking you are falling behind. You can allow yourself to enjoy the present moment without feeling guilty that your goals are not yet complete. A simple affirmation for timing is this: I trust the timing of my life. What is for me will not pass me by. Say this slowly and let it sink in. Imagine your life as a river, not a race. The river moves at its own pace. It curves, it bends, it slows, it rushes, but always it moves forward. You are in that river. You are not stuck. Even when it feels still, deep under the surface, there is movement. Trusting divine timing does not mean you never feel impatient. It means that when impatience appears, you have a place to rest your heart. You can say, I feel restless, but I choose trust. I feel unsure, but I choose calm. Little by little, the old need to control every detail will loosen. Silence will feel less scary. Waiting will feel less like punishment and more like quiet building. With calm body and open heart, and with trust in the timing of your life, you make space for the universe to bring you exactly what you deserve. Not too early, not too late, but in a way that truly fits your soul. A peaceful life is not created in one moment. It is shaped by small choices repeated day after day. The mind learns through repetition. The more you repeat a calm thought, the more natural calm becomes. The more you repeat a trusting thought, the more trust grows inside you. This is why a daily practice of gentle affirmations can shift your whole energy. These are not magic words. They are guiding thoughts, reminders that bring your mind back to truth whenever it drifts into fear or doubt. You can begin each morning with a simple practice that takes only a few minutes. Sit quietly or stand if you prefer, and place your hand over your heart. Feel your heartbeat. This small rhythm has carried you through everything you have faced. Now speak softly inside yourself. I stay calm today. Feel the weight of these words. You are not promising perfection. You are simply choosing calm as your foundation. This helps your whole nervous system understand the energy you want to live from. Then say, I allow the universe to bring me what I deserve. You do not have to chase what is meant for you. You do not have to fight for what is already aligned with your path. This affirmation helps you loosen the grip of fear and open the door for blessings to enter. Imagine this sentence as a gentle hand on your shoulder saying, "You do not have to hold everything alone anymore." You can add, "I do not chase, I attract by being myself." These words help you release the idea that you must force relationships, opportunities, or outcomes. They remind you that authenticity is your true power. When you are calm and grounded, you send out a clear signal to the universe that says, "I am ready for what is right for me." You no longer hide behind fear or pretend to be someone else. You stand in your own energy, and what matches you comes to you. Repeat these affirmations during the day whenever you feel tension rising. If worry begins to pull your thoughts in many directions, pause and place one hand on your chest. Breathe slowly and repeat, "I stay calm. I allow good to come." This simple moment can change the direction of your entire day. It brings you back to yourself, back to your center, back to the present moment where peace lives. Affirmations are most powerful when spoken with feeling. Do not rush them. Do not repeat them like lifeless sentences. Speak them as though you are comforting your own heart. Speak them as though you are watering a garden inside you. Every time you repeat them, you plant seeds of trust, peace, and openness. Over time, these seeds grow into new habits, new feelings, and new ways of responding to life. A daily practice is not about controlling the mind. It is about guiding it gently, the way you would guide a child who is unsure. You do not scold your mind when it worries, you simply offer it a new direction. You say, "Here is a calmer path. Let us walk this instead." And each day, as you return to this practice, the path becomes more familiar, more natural, more yours. Even when you practice calm, fear will still visit you sometimes. Doubt will still knock at your door. Impatience will still rise in your chest when things do not move as quickly as you hoped. This does not mean you are failing. It means you are human. No one walks through life without these emotions. What matters is how you meet them. Instead of pushing fear away or calling it foolish, you can meet it with kindness. Fear is simply a part of you that wants protection. It is not an enemy. It is a voice saying, "I am afraid something will go wrong. Please keep me safe." When fear rises, you can place a hand on your heart and whisper inside, "I hear you, but right now I choose calm." This gentle response does not give fear more power. It softens it. Doubt often appears when you are close to growth. When you dream of something new or step into a new direction, doubt says, "Are you sure? What if this goes wrong? What if you cannot do it?" Doubt tries to keep you in familiar places, but familiar places are not always peaceful places. You can speak to doubt the same way you speak to fear, "I see you, but I choose trust." Impatience is another natural feeling. When you want change, you want it quickly. When you have been waiting a long time, you want answers now. When you are tired of old patterns, you want transformation instantly. But impatience does not bring clarity. It brings tension. It brings frustration. It closes your heart. When impatience appears, pause. Take a breath. Remind yourself gently, "I am allowed to take this one step at a time. I trust the timing of my life." You can create a simple inner dialogue for moments like this. When fear appears, say, "I understand." When doubt appears, say, "You may stay, but you do not lead." When impatience appears, say, "I choose to slow down." These small sentences are powerful because they prevent panic from taking control. They keep you grounded. They remind you that you are not helpless before your emotions. Meeting your emotions with kindness helps you break old patterns of self-criticism. It teaches your mind that it does not need to fight itself to feel safe. When you respond with gentleness, your inner world becomes quieter. Fear has fewer reasons to shout. Doubt has fewer reasons to pull you backward. Impatience has fewer reasons to rush you forward. Calm becomes your steady ground. This kind approach also keeps your heart open to receiving blessings. When you judge your emotions harshly, you shrink. When you meet them with softness, you expand, and the universe can only place gifts in open hands. Each moment of kindness toward yourself is a way of saying, I am someone who deserves peace. I am someone who deserves good things. I am someone who can trust life. Repeat this simple affirmation whenever you feel overwhelmed. Even when I feel afraid, I can choose one calm thought. Let this affirmation sit in your chest. Let it remind you that you do not need to be fearless to receive good things. You only need to choose calm one moment at a time. Life is always whispering to you. The universe is always sending small signs that you are guided, supported, and not alone. But these signs can be easy to miss when you are focused on stress or worry. Gratitude helps open your eyes to the quiet ways life takes care of you. It helps you notice the little moments that show you the universe is moving in your favor. These signs may not always look dramatic. Sometimes it is a message that arrives at the perfect moment. Sometimes it is an unexpected kindness from a stranger. Sometimes it is a small opportunity that appears exactly when you needed it. Sometimes it is a peaceful moment in the middle of a busy day. When you begin to notice these things, you start to see that life is not random. It is responding to your energy, your openness, your trust. Each evening, take a few minutes to remember 3 small things that went right. They do not need to be big. It could be a soft moment of laughter, a warm meal, a moment of clarity, a deep breath that felt grounding, a conversation that felt gentle. When you write down these small things, you teach your mind to look for goodness instead of problems. You train your attention to see the support that already exists around you. Gratitude does not mean you ignore challenges. It means you do not let challenges blind you to the good that is also present. When you practice gratitude, you send out a message. I see what life is doing for me. I trust that more is coming. This message opens the flow of blessings. It tells the universe that you are ready to receive more. You can also thank yourself. Thank yourself for the effort you put in, for the way you show up, even when you are tired, for the healing you do, for the calm you try to practice. Gratitude toward yourself builds self-love, and self-love makes receiving easier. You stop pushing away kindness. You stop feeling guilty for good things. You stop shrinking when blessings come. You grow into a person who says, yes, I accept this. A simple affirmation for gratitude is, I am thankful for every small sign that life is working for me. Say this often. Let it open your awareness. Let it soften your heart. When you notice the good, more good flows to you. When you acknowledge the support you already have, the universe adds to it. Gratitude is not just a practice. It is a doorway. It connects you to the part of life that wants to bless you. You have walked through many inner landscapes in this message. Your worthiness, your breath, your timing, your trust, your fear, and your gratitude. All of these pieces come together to help you stay calm, open your heart, and allow the universe to bring you what you truly deserve. You do not have to fight your way forward anymore. You do not have to live with a heavy heart. You do not have to carry every burden alone. You are supported by something loving, wise, and constant. Take a slow breath now. Feel your body soften. Feel a gentle energy around you, like a warm light settling over your shoulders. You are being guided toward the life that matches your true self. You are being moved closer to peace, closer to love, closer to abundance, closer to everything that aligns with your soul. There is nothing you need to force. You only need to stay open, stay calm, and stay trusting. Let this blessing rest on you. May you walk in peace. May your mind be gentle with you. May your heart remain open to receiving. May you trust the timing of your life. May you feel worthy of every good thing coming your way. May calm be your home and your strength. May the universe guide you with ease and clarity. Now breathe slowly and repeat, I stay calm. I allow the universe to bring me exactly what I deserve. I am open, I am worthy, and I am ready. Let these words settle into your heart like soft sunlight. Let them guide you as you step into the next moment, and the moment after that, you do not walk alone. You walk with peace, with trust, and with the universe by your side. A new way of living is not created by one big decision. It is created by small choices repeated again and again. Calm is not something that appears by accident. Calm is a state you practice. Trust is not just a feeling, it is a habit you build. One of the simplest ways to build these habits is through daily affirmations spoken with love and honesty. Each morning, before the world asks anything from you, give a few moments to your own heart. Sit on the edge of your bed or in a quiet place. Place your hand gently over your heart and feel its steady beat. This heartbeat is proof that life is already working for you, even when you do nothing. Let this thought soften you for a moment. Then, in a slow, soft voice, begin your practice. I stay calm today. Say it once, twice, 3 times if you like. Do not rush. Feel the meaning behind the words. You are not telling yourself that nothing difficult will happen. You are telling yourself that no matter what happens, you can return to calm. You are claiming calm as your home. Next, affirm, I allow the universe to bring me what I deserve. These words remind your mind that you are not alone in creating your life. There is a loving intelligence working with you. You do not need to chase every outcome in fear. You can act, then allow. You can move, then let life move too. Feel how this sentence takes some weight off your shoulders. Then add, I do not chase. I attract by being myself. This affirmation helps you release the belief that you must force people to like you, force doors to open, or force paths to appear. When you are calm, honest, and true to yourself, the right people and situations feel drawn to you. You become like a gentle magnet, not because you are perfect, but because you are real. During the day, your mind may wander back to worry. Old habits may pull you into fear or overthinking. This is natural. When you notice it, pause for a moment. Take a breath and quietly repeat inside, I stay calm. I allow good to come to me. You do not need a long ritual each time. A single sincere sentence can bring your energy back to center. Affirmations work best when they are felt, not just spoken. Try to connect the words to a feeling in your body. When you say, I stay calm, notice your shoulders relaxing just a little. When you say, I allow the universe to bring me what I deserve, notice a soft opening in your chest. When you say, I do not chase, I attract by being myself, notice a tiny sense of relief that you do not have to fight so hard to be loved or supported. Make this practice a part of your daily life, like brushing your teeth, not as a duty, but as an act of love. You are teaching your mind a new language, the language of calm and trust. The more often you speak it, the more natural it becomes. In time, these thoughts will appear on their own, especially when you need them most. Your inner voice will start to say, I can stay calm, I can allow, I can trust. This is how a calm, allowing life is built, not with force, but with gentle repetition, day after day. Even with a strong daily practice, fear will still visit you. Doubt will still rise. Impatience will still knock on the door of your heart. This does not mean you are doing anything wrong. It means you are alive and growing. The goal is not to erase these feelings. The goal is to learn how to meet them without losing your calm or closing your heart. Fear often appears when something matters to you. It may say, "What if this goes wrong? What if I am not able? What if I get hurt again?" Instead of pushing fear away or pretending you are not scared, you can do something much more healing. You can listen gently. Place a hand on your heart and say inside, "I hear you. I know you are afraid, but right now, I choose calm." In this way, you comfort fear rather than obey it. Doubt shows up when you are stepping into new levels of life. When you are close to change, doubt whispers, "Who do you think you are? You cannot do this. Others can, but not you." Doubt tries to pull you back into old patterns because old patterns feel safe, even when they are painful. When you notice doubt, you can answer, "I see you, but I am learning to trust myself and life." You do not need to argue with doubt. You only need to refuse to let it lead. Impatience arises when your heart is tired of waiting. When you have prayed, hoped, and worked and still cannot see the full picture, impatience says, "Hurry, push, force, do something, anything." This energy can make you take steps that are not peaceful just to escape the discomfort of waiting. When impatience appears, pause, breathe. Whisper inside, "I allow things to unfold in the right time. I am safe while I wait." These words loosen the tightness in your chest. The most important thing is how you speak to yourself when these feelings come. Many people attack themselves when they feel afraid or doubtful. They say, "Why am I like this? I should be over this by now. I am weak." But harshness never brings healing. It only adds more pain. Imagine instead that you are speaking to a child you love. You would not shout. You would comfort, guide, and support. You deserve the same gentle care. You can create a simple inner script for these moments. When fear arises, "I understand why you are scared, but I am not alone. I choose one calm thought." When doubt arises, "You are just an old voice. I am learning to trust my worth." When impatience arises, "I do not have to rush. What is meant for me cannot miss me." By using this kind inner language, you show your own heart that it is safe to feel. You show your nervous system that it does not need to go into panic whenever discomfort appears. This keeps your energy softer, more open, more ready to receive. Remember, the universe responds to your overall vibration, not to one single moment of fear. You do not lose all your progress just because you had a bad day. Each time you return to calm, even after you have been afraid, you strengthen your connection with trust. Each time you choose a gentle thought in the middle of doubt, you grow. Each time you breathe through impatience instead of forcing a result, you become more aligned with the flow of life. This is how you stay open and receptive, even when emotions rise and fall. You do not wait to be perfect before you allow good things. You allow good things now, while you are still healing, still learning, still human. Repeat this affirmation whenever you feel overwhelmed. I am allowed to feel everything and still choose calm and trust. Life is always speaking, but it rarely shouts. Most of the time, it whispers through small moments, gentle nudges, and quiet signs. When you are lost in worry, these signs pass by unnoticed. When you practice gratitude, your eyes open. You begin to see how often you are being guided, held, and helped. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you now and then. It is a way of seeing. It is a decision to look for what is working, even when some things are not. It is a choice to notice light, even when there are shadows. Gratitude does not deny pain, but it refuses to let pain be the only truth. Each day, there are little gifts, a kind word from someone, a smile, a moment of laughter, a quiet pause where you felt at peace, a solution that arrived just when you needed it, or simply the fact that you made it through another day. These things are not small. They are proof that life has not forgotten you. You can begin a gentle gratitude ritual, especially in the evening. Before sleep, take a notebook or simply sit quietly and think of 3 things from your day that you are grateful for. They might be very simple. I am grateful for the warm food I ate. I am grateful for the message that made me smile. I am grateful that I had the strength to keep going today. As you name these things, breathe slowly and let a soft feeling of appreciation fill your chest, even if only for a second. This practice teaches your mind to look for support instead of danger. It trains your attention to notice how often life is actually helping you. Gratitude also builds a bridge between you and the universe. When you say, "Thank you," you are saying, "I see your work. I trust that more good is on its way." This does not mean you pretend everything is perfect. It means you recognize that even on hard days, you are not completely abandoned. Something is still carrying you. You can also use gratitude in the middle of difficulty. When things are heavy, try to find even one small thing you can be thankful for: a breath, a friend, a moment of quiet, a lesson learned. You do not need to feel joyful. Just being willing to say, "There is still something good here," begins to shift your energy. As your gratitude grows, you will start seeing more proof that the universe is bringing you what you deserve. Patterns will appear. The right people will show up at the right time, ideas will come, opportunities will rise, and you will recognize them quickly because your heart is already trained to notice blessings. A simple affirmation for this is, "I am thankful for every small sign that life is working for me." Say this in the morning to open your eyes for the day ahead. Say it at night to honor what you received. Gratitude lights up the path beneath your feet, step by step. You have walked through many inner rooms: calm, control, allowing, worthiness, grounding, timing, affirmations, kindness, and gratitude. Each one holds a key that supports the same truth. You do not have to push your way through life. You can stay calm and allow the universe to bring you exactly what you deserve. You are not here to live in constant tension. You are not here to prove your worth through endless struggle. You are not here to control every moment in fear. You are here to remember that you are already worthy, already loved, already supported by a power much greater than your worries. Take a soft breath and feel your body where it is. Notice the support beneath you. Feel the air moving in and out of your lungs. This simple act of breathing is a symbol of how life works with you. You inhale what you need. You exhale what you no longer need. You do not force each breath, you allow it. In the same way, you are learning to allow good things to come in and let stress and fear move out. You are learning to say, "I do not need to control everything to be safe. I can trust the timing of my life. I am worthy of peace, love, and abundance. I am open to receive." Let these truths wrap around you like a warm blanket. Imagine your heart glowing softly with a golden light, expanding gently with each breath. This light is your calm. This light is your trust. This light is your readiness to receive all that is right for you. As you move forward, you do not need to remember every single word. You only need to remember the feeling of calm and openness that you are practicing now. Whenever you feel lost, you can return to your breath, to your hand on your heart, to one simple affirmation: "I stay calm. I allow the universe to bring me what I deserve." From this day onward, let your life become a gentle partnership between your efforts and the intelligence of the universe. You take your steps, you follow your guidance, you act when it feels right. Then you release the rest, trusting that unseen forces are working in your favor. Here is a blessing for your path. May your mind grow softer and kinder to you. May your heart feel safe to open again and again. May your body remember what it feels like to relax and rest. May you see clear signs that you are guided, protected, and loved. May what is truly meant for you find you with ease and perfect timing. May you feel in every season that you deserve good things and that good things are on their way. Now, repeat softly inside, I stay calm. I allow the universe to bring me exactly what I deserve. I am open, I am worthy, and I am ready. Let these words be the gentle ending of this reflection and the quiet beginning of a new way of living, living as a calm receiver, trusting that life loves you and is always, always working for your highest good.